Anthony.
Yes.
On May the 6th.
I was going to say Cinco de Mayo. That's the 5th of May, but it's that weekend, isn't it?
It's that weekend. It's the same thing, really, yeah.
Yeah.
Ryder against Canelo. What happens and why?
I believe the Cinco de Mayo weekend, John Ryder, he gets the deserved shot at Canelo. He's been around a long time. He's had some fantastic wins. And he's waited his turn. And he's got sort of the golden goose, sort of golden ticket in boxing. But obviously he's a very proud man, and he's not going over there just for a payday. Being honest, it'd be an absolute huge shock if John Ryder's to go over there and upset Canelo in Mexico, the homecoming. It'd be right up there, one of the biggest upsets in British boxing history. I don't think I'm speaking out of turn there. I think when you look at John Ryder's strengths, and he has a nice little rhythm. And he's constantly touching. People say he'll hit himself a little bit, but I think when you look at his strengths and stuff like that, you weigh it up, and he's only short like Canelo. And be realistic. Does Canelo do everything that little bit better? Yes, probably does. And there's always the thing of how will Canelo. Well, it's not always the thing of how will he deal with a southpaw. When you look at Canelo's career, you look at people in stature who he's fought with a similar sort of build to Ryder, and he's been very successful. I know Billy Joe's a bit taller than Ryder and stuff, but probably the alarming one. And I think John Ryder's a lot cuter than James Kirkland. But look at the knockout that night, if I'm right, I think Canelo, he throws the left hook, doesn't he? He throws the left hook as he goes for his big left hand himself, and it was one of the KOs of the years. But I think if you're looking at it with Ryder, some of that Canelo's so good is at controlling the pace, but John's rhythm can be hard to read. It can be hard to read, and I believe, listen, since the Bivol fight, Canelo's come back. He's had a great win against Golovkin, and it's just the stack, the favourite's massively stacked against John Ryder. But I believe, listen, he'll always do himself proud, but I just believe the sharp counter-punching, and once we see that for a few rounds, I believe Canelo will then sort of, he'll hold his feet a little bit more, and he'll be looking for those southpaw shots. Like you said, we've seen it a little bit with Billy Joe, and we'll see him bringing the shots up the middle, round the side. I believe he probably will hurt John downstairs. Listen, open wrong, John Ryder, one of the nicest guys you can meet, but I see Canelo around 7-8 rounds getting the victory that night.